Sorry for being late with this video, but better late than never. And I said in one of my videos, I'm an anime fan first and a reviewer second. So, I hope you enjoy it. Thanks for watching. This is Sellavin game of Naruto Shippuden, episode 372. Something to fill the hole. As the Jews be prepared to launch this massive attack, you get things right now on the edge for Shinobi Alliance. But how many things are getting in their stand for you? I mean, last chapter we had Hinata, who rallies the forces to stand up ahead, while Sakura heals Naruto, and then this time it's Sakura who rallies back, like getting the other, just to acknowledge that Naruto defended them. He did his best to protect them. He protected us without fail. They are all not just any individual shinobi. They are all comrades, and that is the truth. I think that's one of the biggest step-ups we've seen for Sakura. I mean, remember, she was in Shippuden, she was Naruto's friend, a kunoichi, has incredible strength, medical ninjutsu as well, but basically a copy of Tsunade. So, and I meant that with Lucy for the next episode, but you gotta give credit where credit is due, especially for this episode. They all try to rally back. They even tried to prepare to defend themselves for the attack. You have Shikamaru talking with Kusugri of the Hidden Stones, trying to see if they can add all the Earth Style Shinobi to translate, to give the hand side to make one giant massive wall so they can deflect the attack. At the same time, you have B as the A-tail to deflect its attack from going to go upward. Remember when we saw Naruto deflect the magic Biju bomb and Nine Tails Mode against the other tailed beast? And same thing, but it's the Jubi this time. Things are going to be very dangerous and very prospective for these guys. Alright, because right now they're on the edge. Meanwhile, you have Kakashi trying to rally Obito back, saying, "I will not abandon my old memory of you." And Obito, he keeps trying to rally back at him, saying, "This world is cruel. Why do you disapprove the Genjutsu world?" Because Kakashi's an honest guy, and he doesn't want to live in a world full of lies. Right? And that's true. And that's true. Because think about it, in that world, Rin is alive, and in the real world, she's dead. Obito's not a traitor and abandoned his village and became a monster. And Kakashi, Obito are still friends, even though they had such a bitter falling out. So that's part of the cool. But then Kakashi rallies back with this: "Those who would break the rules are scum. Those who are but those who betray their friends, who leave their friends behind, are even worse than scum." Those are Obito's words, and I like Kakashi for this extra point. Those who do not consider the feelings of their friends are even worse than scum. That's Obito's words. That's Obito's speech, word for word, flipped off with added accessory, making it an extra point. And I gotta like Kakashi for that, because that means he just keeps saying no to Obito's answer. And he ends with him trying to rally his lightning blade, because remember, he and Obito are stuck in that world. That means they're gonna make their final battle. Meanwhile, you have the Shinobi Alliance. They're dealing with the giant Biju bomb coming their way, and you have the Shikamaru. I already explained that, using Ino. Remember, Ino's Inoichi's daughter, so she knows how to use communication mind technique. It's a little trickier than what you expect. It looks like it took its toll on her, but she got the job done. She translated it. It all worked. They did the wall. All B tried to deflect the attack as best he could, and tries to block it. Because he even takes the full brunt of the attack to the point where it looked like he was about to be exploded. But then out of nowhere, it's gone, hurled into the ocean, and you get to see this yellow kunai on the ground. Who's kunai in it? Other than Minato's signature kunai. Minato, Hokage, am I late? Saying, "Am I late?" And then, "You're just in time, Dad." That's Naruto's own words. And to be surprised, everybody is like thunderstruck to believe it, especially Sakura, seeing that who is that? "I'm Naruto Namikaze. Thank you for healing Naruto. Are you his girlfriend?" I like that is hilarious. That's probably one of those hilarious moments how he just describes that, and then Naruto tries to add insult to injury, to say, yeah, but I like how Sakura headbutted him. That was hilarious. Although they didn't put Hinata's reaction into this. So even though I read the manga, Hinata's reaction was a lot more stupid. Like that's just a big. Some people say that's a bit. That Minato just kind of stepped over the line with the whole Narusaku and whole Naruhina thing. That's kind of worse for wear, but it's also hilarious. You know, Kishimoto likes to make us laugh. Yeah. And also, he comes up with more surprises. You got Hiruzen Sarutobi. He's the third. Tobirama, Hashirama, the second and first. They're here now. Now they enter the world, and all the shinobi of the Hidden League couldn't believe it, knowing that the previous Hokage was the one who stopped that blast and saved did, and now they are thunderstruck to think that something like this should happen. But Sakura, she notices that they're under reanimation. Sorry for that, there's a fly in here. It's annoying me. Mosquito. I don't want to get bit by no bug, especially when you're asleep. I like how they all get surprised and thunderstruck at the arrival of the previous Hokages. And then you got Madara himself, who's right now saying, I've been waiting for you, Hashirama. And how he points at him, and that's Hashirama points at him back, saying, I'll deal with you later, saying, and Madara reluctantly says, hey, you haven't changed a bit. Like, you know how Hashirama and Madara's relationship always was. These people always start. I mean, hell, they started the Shinobi system. They ended the first war in state. They ended the war of warring states. They were the ones who created practically the ninjutsu world that we know it. Well, that and the Sage of Six Paths, but let's not get off key. But now you gotta give credit where credit is due, and this part has a lot of credit. And also, you get the arrival of the Uchiha bad boy who single-handedly killed Danzo, who awakened the Eternal Mangekyo once again, and also vowed to destroy his village, his homeland, and everything he wanted to the ground, and now he has to change his heart. Sasuke Uchiha. Everybody is thunderstruck, including Sakura, to think that she's here. And you gotta give reluctant where reluctant to do. But then Sasuke saying the current Hokage are responsible for this world's situations. That's why I would decide to change this in my own way as the new Hokage. And everybody's jaw dropped, including Sakura, like, what the hell? And you got Kiba, hey, there's no way you got what it takes on to be Hokage. And Kiba's all trying to prove that he's want to be Hokage because he wants to prove that he's better, but nobody's rooting for Kiba to be Hokage. Not me. Anyone who does, that's your opinion. So nobody's supporting him, not even me. And so it's all Naruto for me. Hope to God it's Naruto. So anyway, as he makes that joke, everybody's thunderstruck saying that they couldn't believe that he's gonna have what it takes. Hey, you got Shikamaru. Everybody's like doubting this guy, like seriously to doubt him. But he said he's going to protect the village. That he decided to become Hokage and protect the village. Then you get Naruto thinking about what Itachi said and become Hokage and to be acknowledged by everyone. And then as Naruto stands up, he wants to be Hokage. I mean, remember, his dream is to be Hokage at any point. Then you got later in this. Then you get later in the thing. You got later as they all stand up, as Naruto and Sasuke, they all head, and Sakura follows right now. Sakura follows them right after they're saying, "I'm not a weak woman." And I remember, I'm a student of the legendary Sannin as well. Don't think I can't keep up with any of you. Even though those words weren't exactly correct, but that's what she meant. That's exactly what it meant. The old Team 7, again, and everybody, they all try to speak saying, hey, you got Ino saying, hey, well, at least you got some help, but then you got Shikamaru saying, hey, he doesn't want to trust him, but he knows that we need the help. And you got Choji saying this reminds you of the tuning exam, that they're all classes back again. I mean, all Konoha 11 are back. All the Konoha 11 are back. Well, 12 if you count Neji, but you know, sorry. But you got Choji's. You got Kiba rallying saying, "I want to be Hokage. I'm not give it up that Yeah, nobody's listening. You got Shino saying nobody cares about that. Saying Sasuke's decoration to protect Sasuke is a lot bigger than yours, and that's true. And the only one who hears him is probably Hinata. And Hinata's open-minded character, so basically, I'm sorry, I'm sorry to laugh, but that's how I feel. You know, this episode was pretty cool and also pretty epic because it does based on the manga. It is canon. Not to mention the fact that they all stand together at the end of the episode. They're all here, all the Konoha all the young Konoha rookies, and even they're all together again. They're all ready to fight. Hey, the rookie 9 are now adults, and they're now ready to battle in this war. And the episode ends with the preview. Ends that song, you know, da 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 da. You all like that, and it's starting to grow on people. I think, even me. And then you got the next scene, the next chapter, with the Jubi counterattacks in its own way. I'm not going to spoil it for you, but let's just say you get a few surprises. Yeah, so, hope you enjoyed X Files in the summer hours. I'm going to put the link down in the description of this video. What do you think of this episode? I want your honest opinion. What do you think? And I don't care what it is. Just give me your honest opinion. And that's all I want. Hope you enjoyed this watch. Thank you. Signing off. Sorry for being late.